Commander Holly plays with friends. Hey, Tweethearts, how's it going? Welcome back.
Hola.
Tina's still here. She said hola. Hi.
Changing it up.
Changing it up. Okay, we didn't go to sleep last time, but we're just gonna sell some money. I think we leveled up, actually. This is the last episode.
Ooh.
Look at our little house down here.
Aww.
So cute.
It's so lonely.
All right, did we level up? I think we did. I don't know what that noise meant, then. I don't know, it meant something. Who knows what it meant? Or I don't know. Or if it's still raining. You can hear the rain outside. Yeah, in the last episode we were singing the Vitamin C's graduation song.
Oh, yes. If you missed it, go listen.
Yeah, if you missed it, make sure.
You're welcome ahead of
Queen
time.
of Sauce. We can learn a recipe.
I wish my name was the Queen of Sauce.
It's a pretty good name. Well, you like cooking.
I do. I love cooking.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love cooking too, but like I'm really, really good at cooking vegan food. I am really, really, really bad at cooking any kind of meat. Because I'll try to cook meat for Ross, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to make this for Ross. Do. And it's just like, it turns out like inedible.
Well, I gotta imagine it's hard to cook something if you don't eat it, because you don't know what you're looking for. Right.
Yeah.
You can't see if it tastes good or not.
No, I don't know. I'm just like, I guess this is fine. I don't know.
I'm bad at cooking red meat. Chicken I can do fine. But red meat, besides like hamburgers.
Right.
It is harder. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's rough, man.
Yeah, Ross and I watched a lot of Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, yes.
Did you watch that too?
Oh, if it's a cooking show,
Yeah.
I've probably watched it to exhaustion.
Ross and I met, what was this show? It was some like competition show with Alton Brown.
Oh my goodness.
It was a new one. And Ross and I, after I got done speaking at my old school, Ross and I spoke at UCSB about YouTube. And it was awesome. Like, so we spoke to the film department there, and all the students, and it was super cool. And afterwards, we went out to dinner at it was all thundery. It was an Irish pub, and the Irish pub was like, yeah, my like chef is on this show tonight, and he was there like watching the show like in this Irish pub, and like the reality show, and it was so cute. I was like,
that
oh my
is so
God.
awesome.
The food was super good too. Ross was like, oh, this is like bread my grandma made. Hoity-toity-toity, I'm Irish. And it was great. That was actual example. Ross
actually came in and said that.
Yes. Yeah, and the guy was like, wow, that kind of sounds like weirdly racist. Ross was like, hoity-toity, I'm Irish, I can say it.
Speaking of weirdly racist, we were talking before we started recording. The other chicken I had, which I didn't give Holly the name of, was named by my 4-year-old brother at the time, and it was a black chicken, and he named it Blackie.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to bring racist to Stardew Valley.
No, there's no racism in Stardew Valley.
We'll leave that off of Tweetheart Farm.
Yeah, Tweetheart Farm is a safe place for everyone, and that is not okay.
Chickens of all colors are allowed.
Exactly. There is no chicken discrimination here on Tweetheart Farm. That's so funny. Kids but it's kind of like endearing. Like kids don't have that. They don't have racism. They
don't think of that.
They don't think of that. They're just like, it's a good name. I'm a kid. Yeah.
No, I told Ray once, it was odd for me because growing up in Maine where I lived, it's like 98% white.
Right.
And so like in a sense, like racism wasn't really a thing. Just because the opportunity for racism wasn't really there.
Right.
You know, like if you disliked, like, I think me and my sister and maybe 2 other people might have been the only Hispanics in the school.
Wow.
And
yeah, Katie, who's also on my channel, we all know Katie Schwartz. She was talking about how being from Vermont, it was like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it was like super white.
Yeah, and like so I never like experienced racism really.
That's crazy.
Growing up. Like it's just obviously like we learned about it and stuff, but like firsthand you never really saw anything like that. And now that I've lived in other places, especially like the South,
right,
you see how like it has been prevalent still.
Right, for
but
sure.
It was just it's a weird way to grow up. Great way though.
That's so crazy. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I grew up in Southern California, so like actually in my school, white people were the minority. Mm-hmm. So because it was mostly Hispanic, and like, yeah, but like of course like it's like no one ever. I feel like I didn't really notice that. I didn't really notice that like, because I didn't pay attention. I was just like, I'm here to do schoolwork, rawr.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really in my brain at the time. Oh, where am I going? I'm going to go to the museum. That's what I was doing. But yeah, that's really interesting. I bet it was really pretty though.
Oh, Maine's a really pretty state. It's like, I always tell people I hated it growing up. Like, I despised Maine.
Right.
But like,
It's like how I hated where I grew up too. I'm like, I hated bar. I think that's everyone.
yeah.
You could literally grow up on like Fun Times, super like Candy Island, and you'd be like, I hate Candy Island.
It's so bright and
It's
cheery.
so bright and happy.
Candy Island sucks. But now that I'm older, like, I appreciate it way more.
Yeah.
Like, especially moving from Maine to Florida, and you realize how flat like Florida is.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
having the mountains and
Florida's very different from Maine.
Oh yeah. So it was. I'm excited to go back. I go back next month, and I'm excited to be
That's
kind of
awesome.
being in the wilderness again.
Are you just staying for a short amount of time?
Yeah, I'm going for Mother's Day weekend.
Oh, nice.
Just to see my family. So it's only a couple days, but
It'll be nice and pretty and not totally cold there too.
yeah.
So.
And also won't be like 1,000,000 degrees,
Yeah.
which is Texas.
Right.
We had
And
no
here.
winter this year. I think we had 3 days where it got under like 45.
Really?
But that was it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just been rain. Here in California, we've had El Nino, which means the boy or the cousin, or we couldn't figure it
Yeah.
out. But like,
It's
yeah,
either like the sun or
Yeah.
it might be the sun.
it's just been raining so much. Like, oh, it's raining in Stardew Valley, just like that. It's just been raining a
No,
lot.
I think hijo is son. So maybe cousin or boy. I don't remember. My Spanish is terrible. But yeah, it's been raining since we've got here, which is funny.
Yeah, welcome to California. Oops, it's raining.
I mean, it's fine. I like the rain, so I'm like, perfect. I sleep great during the rain.
Really?
Yeah. Also, the rain we've had recently in Texas has been like torrential
Right.
downpour.
Yeah, I remember it was some bad flooding and that kind of stuff.
Oh
too.
my God, yeah. We're lucky. We've lucked out that we've never had flooding issues, but it's a bad problem in different areas of Austin. But the other night it was raining. Oh, I felt so bad. It was my puppy's first storm.
Oh,
And she was like, what is going on?
so sad.
Why is the outside so mad? Hello, Orf.
Orf's sleeping. He's like, meh. I don't know if you noticed that Orf just makes the most ridiculous noises. He's just like, like he gets so mad sounding.
Aw,
It's like, oh, okay. Orf's like,
poor Orf.
He's so silly. There he is.
Spot on.
And Mojo's like,
What's the third cat's name?
Pumpkin. It's Mojo, Orpheus, and Pumpkin.
Is Mojo the one that doesn't like people?
Yeah.
Or- okay.
Yeah, she's
I
afraid of
saw her for half a second. I like walked in
We
a
have a new
room
painting, yay.
and I don't think she thought, like she didn't realize anyone was going to come in there.
Right.
And she saw me and ran out and I was like, I'm so
Aw.
sorry.
She's like, ah!
I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. Okay, I'll leave
Oh,
the
she'll be
room.
fine.
You can come back. This is your house.
That's just how she is. She was a stray, so like
Aw.
she's always a little bit skittish. But she's like, when she warms up to you, she's super sweet. She sleeps in between me and Ross,
Aww.
curled up. It's ridiculous.
God, I wish we could have our puppy sleep in our bed, but she would wake us up way too early.
Oh, I'm sure. She's like, are you gonna feed me now?
She'd be like, Mom, do you want to play? And I'm like, not right now. I don't.
No. It's 4 a.m.
6 a.m. No. Mom's playtime is not for at least another 4 hours.
Yeah, oh my God, it was so funny. Today I was like cleaning all the animals and I was like, Feathers was mad and he does this thing where if he wants my attention, he'll like climb with his little pigeon feet onto the bars of the pigeon loft. Like he's like clinging on for dear life and he will stare at me and he'll climb up like it's a ladder. Like, and he just like acts like a crazy person. And I'm just like, okay, Feathers, I'm going to pay attention to you. And I held him. I held him like a little boat. And I'm like, Feathers, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I have to do human things right now, okay? I know you want me to give you a bunch of hugs, but I have to be a human for a while and clean the house and fix everything. And he's just like looking at me like, he was so mad. And then I was like, don't worry, Feathers. It'll be okay. I just have to do human things.
It's like, how about you do cat things?
I know. I was like, just let me do human things for a little bit, and then I will come and give you so much attention. And he was still, like, furious, like, staring at me from the outside of the loft, like, oh man, I'm so mad.
That's like my pupper. She comes and paws at me until, like, I pay her attention.
That's like, so cute.
Honey. Oh, especially if I'm trying to stream.
That is adorable.
And she just wants my attention. Or she wants to look out my windows, the other thing. She just looks out the windows all day.
Aww. What is she looking for? Like squirrels or something?
I think she just likes watching everything. She likes the car. She likes the people.
Right.
She just likes seeing outside. There's also, there's a Shiba that lives, like, in the building near us.
Mm.
And I think she's always looking for that Shiba.
That makes sense.
Every time she sees him, she freaks out.
That's so funny.
And she's like, bring me outside, Mom.
That's really, really funny. Yeah, that's hilarious.
The first time she saw that Shiba, you could tell she was like, oh my God, you're one of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, like, she was, like, scared of other dogs at first because she was little. She was only, like, 8 weeks when we got her.
That's so small.
And, like, the second week we got her was when she saw the other Shiba. And she, like, looked at me and then, like, tried to run over to it.
Oh.
And she was, like, so excited. It was the most excited I've ever seen her.
That's so cute.
I was like, oh, I love you.
That's so cute. She, like, looked at you like, can I go?
She's like, Mom, look, do you see this dog?
That's so cute. Yeah, Ross wants a dog so bad. He always wants a dog. And I'm like, Ross, there's a lot of poop to pick up, Ross.
We've been so lucky with that she actually got house trained very quickly.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh, I love you. Thank you, little dog. She did really well with her training. And one of the things the dog trainer told us was whatever trick they learn first, that's going to be their default in situations. So you never want to teach your dog, like, jump or anything first.
Right, so they don't do that.
So her first trick that she learned was sit. But now she thinks every time she sits, like, that's how she gets your attention.
Right.
So she'll run and sit in front of you. Like, pay attention to me.
Oh.
And then, like, if you're not, she'll just, like, she'll, like, stand up and then sit back down. Like, look at me. I'm sitting. I'm doing the thing.
That's so cute. So that was her first trick.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
She's great at it, though, so it could be worse.
Yeah, sitting is a good one. That's really, really cute. Ugh. Sad guy. Was that a sad noise?
That was the saddest.
God.
I feel so bad.
He's like, I'm just a sad ghost. I hate being a ghost. He's super sad.
I didn't want to be a ghost.
I know. That's what I felt bad killing those guys too. I was like, another glow ring. I can sell that. Oh, just trying to make these fat stacks in Stardew Valley. Making these fat stacks.
Is there certain crops you like to grow? Like, is there?
It's mostly just whichever ones I need to for, like, there's, like, these bundle things that you need to get. And, like there's a bunch of things that you need to grow, so I've just been working on those. Oh, bats again. Bats. Ah. Okay, there we go. Nope.
It's coming back for seconds.
Come on.
I don't like cute creatures that you have to kill.
I know.
It's like, oh,
it's very sad. This is like my favorite level of the mines though. I just like how pretty it is. It's like all like icy and blue and
yeah,
pretty.
It's got nice shades.
And then it gets like scary and red.
Oh.
Later. Yeah.
Not as fun.
No. I don't know, I feel like the earlier ones were harder and then it's like these ones are easier.
Do you have a pig on your shirt?
It's like, I don't know, it's like an animal face. I know you don't like pigs.
I've been going back and forth as if it's a pig or if you're dressed as Woody.
Oh no, I do have a scarf.
When you're facing like the side.
I think it's a bunny.
Yeah, it might be.
We drew it as a bunny. We thought we guessed it was a bunny.
Okay. But see, when you're side angled like that, it looks like you have like the Woody vest on.
Oh yeah, totally. It totally does. It absolutely does look like I'm Woody.
Maybe she really likes Toy Story.
Woody's really creepy.
Yes.
He's so creepy. Get away from me, Bat. Jeez, Louise. You were telling me how much you liked Zootopia.
Oh my goodness. My favorite film. Oh. If any of you have not seen Zootopia, finish this video and then go see it.
I still haven't seen it. I want to see it really bad. Ross saw it and I was like, I want to see it. So he was like, he said it was good and he would take me again. So
What
was like your favorite part about it? Like what spoke to you? And
I think one, it has a great message. It's kind of like a huge allegory for racism.
That's what Ross said, yeah.
And it's not only that, but it's racism and the message of like, you can do anything you want if you work towards it.
Interesting.
Which is cool. And I think like good for like children and anyone really to like really know.
For sure.
And it just...
Hi, emo kid.
Out in the rain sounds about right.
Yeah. He goes and like stands on the dock and looks and like smokes, and I'm like, of course.
It's just, to me, like, it's everything a movie should be. It's really entertaining to me.
Nice.
And it's funny too. It's got great funny bits in it. There's some parts that I laughed at. I've seen it 3 times, and I laughed each time.
That's amazing.
I didn't mean to keep going seeing it, but like we saw it and I kept raving about it. So one of my friends was like, "Oh, I want to see it," and I haven't yet. And I'm like, "I'll go with you." And then it happened again, where another from one of my friends was like, "Oh, I want to go see it." I'm like, "Let's go tomorrow."
That's amazing. If you lived here, you would have done the same thing to me.
Oh, absolutely. I was like, it's such a good movie. Also, we have the Alamo Drafthouse.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we talked about that. I love the Alamo Drafthouse.
So it's like,
it makes seeing movies just awesome.
It does. They have a really good like goat cheese and chicken sandwich.
It's so good. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had it, but the food there was good that I had. I mean, the food, I don't remember what I ate there, but it was very good.
They have energy. The other thing I get is a grown-up grilled cheese.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Which is just like 4 different types of cheese.
That's awesome.
With like spinach in it.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it's so good.
That sounds amazing. Oh, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, I've literally been in internet heaven this past week because of all of the Doctor Strange news that came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like, it has just been a gift and a blessing to have all of these gifts of, because like he went skipping through, like, I guess they were filming for, oh, come on, Orf. Come on. Oh, come on, Orf. I gotta get through. There we go. They were filming for the new movie, and they were doing magic, but it literally is just straight up looks like they're skipping. Like straight up. I'll show you the GIF. It's like, oh my God. I
think I heard Ross talking about this.
It's magical. And like, I mean, I'm such a huge Doctor Strange fan, like huge. I need to make a video about why I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I think that's one of the videos.
You should include in that video the series you're going to recommend me to read.
Yes.
Because I'd love to read too. And I think other people would too.
All right, I'll wait and save it for the episode. But like, yeah, I have all the like starter comics. I've been a fan for like 10 years.
Aww.
I love the characters, so I'm just really excited for the movie. So since now that like the trailer's gonna be out, like, oh, I'm so excited. It's the best. All right, you guys. Well, sweet dreams, and may the Vishanti be with you.
Good night.
All a Doctor Strange, doing the hands, but you can't see me. All right. Good night, sweethearts. Bye.
Bye.
I like birds. You like birds. I like birds. So click on that little bird. I like birds. You like birds. So click on that little bird to become a tweetheart.